Hello, you cheeky ducklings, and welcome to the CranKy Ducklings Sea Duckling Open. The number. Wait, I know that one. 108. No, it's 5. Damn it. It's close. Well, 105. I'm your host, Steelmold. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And with me today, as always, on production, Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as that CIA agent who got burned and was sent to Miami to eat a lot of yogurt. Um, she's in charge of production, streaming, observing, annoying me, um, and just general, just being here. And I was about to hype up the group plays, but I'm not sure he's available for it. Wait a minute, I forgot something. Anyway, we are going to start by casting Blade versus Yakuzaku. Let's see if both our players are ready. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm not used to the camera yet, as you can see. It still kind of weirds me out a little bit, but don't worry. I'll get used to it. Both players are prepared, so let's get right on to it. And boop, boop, boop. I still haven't checked when the camera actually switches, so I still don't know if I'm on camera or not. I should pay attention to the production here a little bit more, but you know, I'm busy. I run empires. Come on, I have galactic empires to run, playing Stellaris and all. Which I usually busy myself nowadays with. Yeah, there's a galactic war going on, just so you know. Anyway, we are starting here on Beckett Industries, so we should have a nice little cheeky game here. You know, it's a short rush distance. It's TVP, so neither player wants to play this matchup, as you know, this is usually the case. Anyway, we are on Beckett Industries, LE. Beckett Industries, of course, responsible for many services in the Koprul sector industrial industry. That's right, industrial industry. The industries that are industrializing industrious things. That makes sense. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings, is the imitation innovation, the Teja from Asia, the Mel Torme of MMA. He's not as funny as Bunny. He is the Terran Iaguz, the one fine young Riang, the Kelajor from Singapore, the TY Chicken Pie, the 4GG. Is more meme than dream. Is the slightly more crappy happy. The trash flash with no cash. M to the K to the P. He's Marine King Pug. The captain of the rain pain train. The lead mean keen machine. The immature cure. Is not as smart as heart. He's the young adult fault. Is more of a beauty than beastie cutie. Is the co-creator of the Daishibe. The master from NASA. And we couldn't find a pun for Björn, but we just call him Yakuzaku. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the lands of Denmark, representing Berserker Esports, it is our Red Protoss. Give it up for Blade. Alrighty. So Blade is proxying a Stargate. That's what this is. Yaku none the wiser, although we should know about this. This is a map that's prone for shenanigans. It has that little spot there that a lot of people don't check. It does have a Reaper and an SCV walking around trying to find that proxy. He knows there's something on the map. He's just not checking the right place. So by now, I think he should know that it's actually right here. So it looks like it's going to be Shield Battery Void Ray. Yep. Could be Void Rays. There's the pylon for the shield batteries, right on the Terran base. That's the advantage of this map. So you can put the shield batteries right here, so your Void Rays can park the Terran production at the top of the ramp, and this is something that can really threaten a Terran who's not responding well to this. Nayaku is getting a bunker. Oh, there you go. Finds the proxy. Sees the shield batteries there. So now he knows, but is it not too late? Factory is finishing, but it's gonna be a while before he can make cyclones against these Void Rays. Yeah, Blade focuses the tech lab on the factory. In the meantime, there's an adept in the natural doing some damage. So far, only one SCV died, so not the worst. Blade now backing away to the shield battery, and this Marine is going to be bye-bye. Second Void Ray comes out, and this is looking very grim for Yakuzaku. The tech lab does finish. It needs either a Widow Mine or a Cyclone, something that can shoot up. There we go, a Cyclone is on the way. Oh, I liked it. He tried to set up a bunker there. Does get destroyed though. Doesn't get enough time to actually set up a turret on this location, which would have been a lot of help for Yakuzaku. There we go. Tech lab goes down. Yaku says GG. And this shenaniganous opening start to the tournament is over. Like I said, it's a map neither player really wants to play, so I'm not surprised we saw proxies here. This is the abiogenesis of the current map pool. All right, so it's going to be Yaku's choice of map right now. No, okay, there we go. Yeah, Blade is asking if they can ban maps. So, nope. This is we don't have any bans here. It's just the loser's pick. So Yaku is picking 2,000 atmospheres in space. You like that? I do special effects now. It's cool. All right. So we do have a nice little bracket for you here today. Some returning faces, which you haven't seen in a while. It's really nice to see them back. Let's make sure everyone is in their right position. Everybody's ready. And yeah, oh, I didn't open the Wikipedia page. Hold on. CranKy Ducklings. Thingy. Okay, that is ready. Let's get right on to it. Boop. Right, so our current reigning champion is... Wait a minute, it's not updated. 11, who is here today, having won 3-2 versus Techno last week, or last fortnight. That's before 2 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. I can call it for a fortnight from now on. Just to piss people off, right? Yeah, so 11 is here in the second round, waiting for their opponent. But enough about that. We are on this match on 2,000 atmospheres. LE 2,000 atmospheres, of course, is a map that is underwater, but not all of it is underwater, except people float as if they are underwater, but it's not actually all underwater. Only some of it is underwater, but it's a very weird place. But, you know, it's alien. You know, it's an alien planet. Anything can happen. There are fish flying in space. It's thing. They're neon pink fish, you know. It's fun. They're fun. In southwest corner of the map, all the way from the lands of Singapore, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings on not so teal Terran, is in fact the PugChamp himself. It's Yakuzaku. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Berserker Esports and the land of Denmark, it is our red Protoss Blade. The Blade of Ire. Actually, no, they're from Denmark. The Blade of Denmark. The Plague of Copenhagen. It doesn't have the same ring to it as the Blade of Ire. Hey, shout out to Nihongo in chat. And Daunted. And Lord Lokin. Alright. Played annoying Yaku. Setting up that command center off center. But it's fine. Terrans don't mind too much. It's something that can easily be fixed with a few clicks of the buttons, you know. It's not as critical. We're gonna probably get that probe. No, Adept is coming. Oh no, that's an SCV, never mind. I got the wrong color on the minimap. I thought there was an Adept coming, never mind. Don't mind me. I'm tired. I've been trying to get on a normal sleep schedule and I can't. I want a dead sleep schedule, like that Reaper. See what this is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Your brain gets fried and just goes. this is Yaku is in that Reaper. This is Yaku in the Reaper right now. They're just freaking the fuck out. Alright, so Blade is going for Twilight Council and it's going to be Blink. Yaku going for 111. It's going to be Widow Mines on the way, so I'm assuming it's going to be a Widow Mine drop. What? Hey, I just noticed. I was on the Structures tab when Yaku threw that grenade with the Reaper. There's an icon in the Structures tab for a grenade. A grenade is a structure. Apparently. I've never seen this before. That was weird. See, do it now. If Yaku throws a grenade, switch to the Structures tab. Oh no, he's just going to lose that Reaper. God damn it, Yaku. We're trying to run an experiment here. Alright. So the Medivac is on the way to pick up the Widow Mines. Adept might go in for a scout. Let's see if it manages to get in there. It does. Ooh. Okay, so Blade sees the Widow Mines. So should be able to know that this is coming. There is a robotics facility about to finish, so I'm assuming observation is going to be the first one to come out. Yep, there we go. Come on, Reaper. Show us your grenades. Come on, you want to see this? Let's go. Shit, you get grenades. Just actually, it's not a grenade. It's a KD8 charge. What's the name of that thing? It's a mine. Yeah, there we go. See? See, did you see that? It actually has a structure. It's like a white asterisk icon. Look, we learned something new about the game today. 99% useless facts. Take that, Fear Dragon. Alright, so Yaku going with a Raven. I'm not saying the Widow Mine drop anywhere, because it seems like once it was discovered, kinda forgot about it. Oh wait, no, it was killed? The Medivac, while we were looking at the mine, apparently the Medivac with all the mines in it was killed by the stalkers here. Yeah, that's why it wasn't happening. I was like, what? Shouldn't that be happening? What about now? An Adept manages to get into the main base, kills 3 workers. Pretty good. Yaku is very far behind in terms of workers. Blade is already getting a 3rd base. Now it is going to be dangerous because Steam is on the way and Combat Shield as well. Blade hasn't attacked yet. And Yakuzaku will have the opportunity to push in with a strong Terran push. Now granted, he hasn't done any serious damage to Blade until now, so Blade will have the opportunity to have a lot of defenses set up. There's going to be a Colossus even. Thermal Lance is on the way, charge is on the way for the Zealots, +1 armor and +1 weapons for Blade. Yeah, so this is what happens when a Protoss gets left to their own devices and you don't manage to get any early game damage. Your push is basically an all-in at this point. Your basic Terran push. Yaku going to check on that third base. Oh, apparently Yaku is the only Terran today. I'm being informed. You see the shadow? It's still floating. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be laughing at the death of a poor Marine, but you know, these floating maps, these underwater maps, they have such like interesting and creative death animations. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, Yaku is pushing forward. Blade already has the higher army supply, which is never where you want this situation to be in. You want your Terran push to be overwhelming, but Blade has had the chance to just chill back and arm up. Yeah, disable on the Colossi will buy Yaku some time, but the Marines are already dead. Stalkers are blinking forward. The tanks are being destroyed. Now Yaku is taking a third while this is going on, but still very far economically, and now does not have an arm supply. Blade is not moving for a counterattack though. It seems like Blade is going for a fourth base. Okay, Yaku does scout the Scumman. Doesn't confirm the fourth base, but does see the Blade moving to that position. Blade getting +2 weapons and armor. Yaku is getting an armory. Yeah, but Yaku's army is going to be more and more useless and not going to be big enough. Especially since Blade is already moving out. There are no tanks to defend, just a handful of Marines and Marauders. Yeah. If Yaku had a couple of tanks, he might have been able to buy a bit more time, but it just doesn't have them. The factory is just not making anything. Blade sees the drop coming, goes to intercept this. It does buy Yaku some time, and another drop is pushing forward there, but Yaku has nothing to defend at home. This is a desperation drop. It looks like Yaku is going to drop the fourth base of Blade, but Blade can easily defend that while taking Yaku's third. Yaku realizes this. GG well played. And Blade will take the series 2-0. And we'll move on to the next round. Now, we do have a double elimination bracket here today for you. So people aren't completely dropped out of the tournament. You know, Yaku does have a chance to come back in the lower bracket. Which is lower bracket is of course best of ones, except the lower bracket final, which is a best of 3. Let's see if we have another series here to cast. I see Kryzel and CppMaster in chat. Let's see if they are finished or we can cast them. It's possible they may have not even started. Nah, by now there would have been a walkover. Let's make sure we hydrate our hydras in the meantime. I have my beverage here. It's a lukewarm. Thingy. It's got herbs in it. Hold on, I'll try to message the players because it seems like they're starting a lobby. No, it looks like they started. Never mind. Looks like we'll have to wait. I was looking at TVP. I was hoping this series will last a little bit longer. That was my bad. In the meantime, you know, we can wait. Hey, we have a resub from Dali. Dali Cat. Yay. 39 months. That's 39 quacks. All right, let's do it. Quack 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 quack. That was either 29 or 39, but you know, I think it was 39. Oh, there we go. Oh, CppMaster. Yep, they are here. Okay. There we go. You know what? Let's leave party just in case that messes up the invites. Doop. All right, there we go. Setting up lobby. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. I swear it's working. It's not working. Yes, we go. All right. All right, let's see what the score is right now, because I think we are catching him mid-series. Okay, so CppMaster is up 1 right now versus Kryzel. Alright, so Kryzel is from Indonesia, I think. That's IN, right? In Indonesia? Could never remember. India, okay. I was thinking India, but then I thought, no, that would be too obvious, right? Like these country codes are they're sneaky. Every time you think, oh, this should be a reasonable, you know, answer to what the code is, but it turns out to be something else. Stop peeping at me. Indonesia is ID. Yeah, look, it's a red versus orange ZVZ. Hey, Kuro, relax. At least it's not pink versus purple, okay? Anyway, we are on Oxide LE, so breathe and relax, Kuro. Breathe and relax. We're in the southwest corner of the map. Our red Zerg, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for CppMaster. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Risen from the Ashes, our orange Zerg, all the way from the land of India, not Indonesia. Give it up for Kryzel. Yay! I like that you like my counting quacks. should set up a Counting Crows, cover band called Counting Quacks. It's where we make all of their songs about ducks. Actually, I only know one of their songs, the famous one. Mrs. Robinson? What's it called? Mr. Robinson? I don't remember how the song goes, I just remember that it exists. Also, most of you don't even know who the Counting Crows are. There's like a band that was popular in the late 80s and early 90s, mid 90s. Remind me after stream to set up stick cam TM. What happened? Is the camera not working? Ah, okay, the in-game one. Yeah, okay, there we go. Because we wanted to make a camera where so Kuro can, in the touch of a button, can show you my face, like big on the screen. So as a comedic, prop tool. But yeah, we forgot to set it up. As we do. Look, production is 90% preparation, and preparation takes time and effort. Anyway, Kryzel going for a quick layer here. We don't see a Roach Warren in yet, so it might be just for Ling Queen Nidus? Question mark? Or what? No, there's the Roach Warren. It's gonna be 2S Roach here for Kryzel. CppMaster just going with Zergling so far. Speed is about to finish. It's gonna be helpful. But yeah, there we go. With the speed, CppMaster can scout in. Sees the Roach Warren coming. This is a good tell for CppMaster. Gotta switch to Roaches. Gotta start making them. Now, Master did get more bases. So it's gonna be a slightly better economy for our red Zerg here to make Roaches with. But Kryzel will have access to better upgrades with the lair. You know, can get Roach speed and such. So it's always that debate when you go Roach versus Roach. Is it better to have better upgrades, or is it better to have a better economy and just more Roaches? And then it's just a matter of getting into positioning. Personally, I think the number of Roaches is better to have more Roaches because you are more likely to have a better engagement, a better positioning, better surround. You can split your forces more nicely. Yeah, I think that usually works better. Although, you know, if you have Roach speed, you know, you can. If once you get Ravagers, when your enemy gets Ravagers, it's easier to dodge bias. It's easier to get in and out of situations. Well, Master is going to be sniping a hatchery. That was a kill. That was not a cancel. That was very bad for Kryzel. Yeah. So Kryzel is already going to be stringent for resources here, and now gets supply blocked as well because of losing that hatchery. So it did the boost in not income, the boost in supply capacity did not come in time. Kryzel is on the move. CppMaster already has more Roaches and will have the defender's advantage with some queens here. And actually, Master is catching up in terms of upgrades. The +1 range is about to finish. And yeah, so Kryzel basically has the speed advantage with the road speed, but that's about it. I do like that Kryzel doesn't sacrifice all these Roaches here. Oh, Zergling's coming in again to the third base. They might get denied once again. Kryzel is bringing something to defend. A Roach or two. It should be enough. It just needs to buy some time for the hatchery to hatch. Kryzel's flirting with the third base of Master. No, Master still hasn't gotten a lair, which is worrying because that's going to be a real problem later on once you start getting into much more bigger Roach engagements. The speed really will be the deciding factor because Kryzel can reinforce across the map, and there's only so much you can do with, you know, a defender's advantage when your bases are being sliced up. Like so. Alright, Master coming in from the side though. Yeah, Kryzel realizing very quickly, I cannot stay here. I do not want to get surrounded by all these Roaches. Oh, Master getting some Ravagers. That's going to be very helpful. Zoning out those Roaches of Kryzel. So they're going to pop out and morph. More Roaches being made by Master. Master has the numbers advantage. Well, on upgrades, +2 is about to hit for Kryzel, but not going to be here in time. Ooh, Master almost biting their own Roaches. And Kryzel is switching to Hydralisks. We have a Hydralisk den on the way. More drones. Whoa, I just noticed Kryzel is way behind in my workers. They have not been making workers. Yikes. Yeah, that third base is it's completely unmining. Just now starting to mine. Master is on 64 workers. It's gonna be canceling this base. Okay. It's pretty good for Kryzel, but gonna need to catch up. Look at the look at the amount of roaches on Master's army. Yeah, it's almost 10 extra roaches over what Kryzel has, and more are coming. They're on the way. A lair is finally coming for Master, so that's good. That's good. That means Master will be able to catch up in terms of upgrades. But to be fair, I don't know how necessary that is by now. The Master just has way bigger numbers. Way bigger more. 10 extra roaches, and on top of that, there are 8 Ravagers for Master. So this is not a good situation for Kryzel to be in. Hydralisks are on the way, but they're not going to be here in time. This third base will probably go down. Oh, these biles shooting down! Oh. Yeah, and Kryzel will be pushed back despite the upgrade advantage. Master just has way more roaches. Yeah. The 2-base roach thing, you really have to do damage with the first attack. Otherwise, your enemy is just going to have 3 bases and you are not going to be able to catch up. And this is the result. This is a great example of why you need to do that damage and why the game kind of fails if you don't manage it. Despite having the better upgrades, just on pure economy, Master is attacking. See, Master isn't even using the entire army and they're winning. It's just half the army is hanging back. Okay, this other third base is just going to be ignored here. Master's just sitting here. Okay, there we go. Not even a cancel. It's another kill. It's the 3rd killed hatchery today for Kryzel. This is gonna be rough. Now remember, Master is up 1 in the series, so this will win them the series. And I don't see how Kryzel can survive this. Maybe if Kryzel had some Ravagers of their own, they would be able to buy some time and push Master out of the choke here. But as it is, Master is just going to keep Kryzel on 2 bases while getting a 4th base, getting a hive. Catching up in terms of upgrades. Roach speed has just started for Master and the game is already over. Well, I say over, but Master is just flirting with Kryzel here. Keeping Kryzel inside, but not pushing in. You don't want to, throw away the advantage here. Master, you have more army. No, Master, why are you getting surrounded by... No, you had the bigger army. What? Okay, more reinforcements are coming in for Master. This was... what looked like a lucky break here for Kryzel was not enough. I think Master just wasn't paying attention. They were somewhere else, macroing. There is a Lurkadon on the way. Upgrades for the Hydralisks for Master. So Master has double the worker supply, more than double the army supply. This is not gonna end well. Kryzel trying to take a 3rd base once more. But Master just has way too much. I'm not really sure why Master is just hanging back. This is where you go for the kill. This is giving Kryzel way too much time to catch up. Kryzel now has a little more than half the army supply of Master, which is more than it had before. Kryzel's still getting upgrades, which is interesting. I don't think it's going to work though. 4th hatchery goes down, so it's not a cancel. Yeah, there's just no AoE for Kryzel, and the upgrades are not enough when the numbers are so heavily in favor of Master, especially with the Lurkers and the Ravagers around to do some AoE damage. And this should be the GG here. Lurkers are being repositioned to the natural. GG is called. And Master will be moving on to face Ryrik. So these are two new players. I haven't, we've not casted either of them. Looks like Ryrik takes Radar 2-0. That's interesting. Radar is a pretty good player. So let's go see that. Ryrik. I can't spell things. Server. Trying to see what server they're going to be wanting to play on. So it's Russia versus Poland apparently. Oh, nice. So we can switch to ew. Hold on, let's open up the Wikipedia page. There we go. EU channel. CranKy. No, let's spell that at least correctly. Steelmold, please and thank you. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to ew. That's how you do the face. Ew. Ew. So let's hope my ping on ew is doing good. Because sometimes it's absolute trash. It can go from 60 ping to 6,000 ping in a second. It's pretty weird. Right, you probably can't hear it, but I'm hearing a dripping sound, which means that the draining pipe from my AC unit has been popped out outside, so it's not dripping on the roof. I hope you can't hear it. If you do, tell me. I'll shut it. I'll climb outside and shut it out. Right, so we're still waiting to find the players here. Okay, we can't all see the Ducklings channel. But think about his potentially wonderful beard. Okay, there we go. There's Master. We just stream of Steel climbing the roof. I mean, I can just point. It's just pointing the camera right there. I mean, it's just outside this window. The AC. See, this is the AC unit over there, and the dripping thingy. See, it's right outside. It's right somewhere over here. It goes through the wall outside, and that's the part needs to be fixed. So we can actually do that. All right. No, to be fair, I don't want to be the streamer who fell off the roof live on stream. This is yeah. Also, I don't want to fall off the roof. You know. Okay, so both our players are in. Our map is Oxide LE, where we are oxidized. We are breathing. Let's everyone take a breath. Okay, I think I may have breathed too much. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm not used to having oxygen in my brain. All right. Let's see if both the players are prepared. They are prepared to go all the way. What do you mean? That explains a lot. The fact that I don't have enough oxygen in my brain. God damn it, Phoenix. I don't have a drip. So oh. Thank you for that mental image, Phoenix. We came here to play StarCraft and cast StarCraft, not destroy your brains, okay? Stop teasing Yakuzaku about his facial hair, okay? You can't help it. He's got those Asian genes where you can't grow it, right? As opposed to like my Eastern European genes where I can't stop growing it. Just keeps on get this fucking Santa beard all the time. Anyway, enough about beards. We are on Oxide. Okay, so don't breathe too much. Remember, oxygen is great, but you know too much of it will knock you out. We are on Oxide, LE, where we are oxidized. We are breathing in the southwest corner of the map, representing Starcom. It is our blue Protoss all the way from the land of Russia. It is young Ryrik. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, representing Valid Gaming, I think. It is our red Zerg, CppMaster. Is CPP like corporal? No, that's CPL is corporal. CPP is just, is it like a clan tag or something? Or is captain, no, captain is just CP or CPN. CPP is It's C++, the programming language. Kuro is such a nerd. Nerd. Oh, crap. Look, I studied it. I studied it too, actually. I learned C++ back in no, might have been 2000. In 1994 or 5, I want to say. Something like that. Sometime in the mid-90s, I took like an afternoon course in it. And I was always interested in programming, but I learned a very important lesson in that class. It's that programming takes a lot of time and effort, and I don't want to do that. Like, I just wanted to learn how to make video games. I did not expect it to be so much effort. I'd rather just play them instead of making them. Oh, Master, you gonna catch this probe? Get it! Get him! Get him! There we go. Nice munchy, crunchy probe. So Ryrik is actually going with a Twilight Council, not a Stargate. Is this even PvZ? Do you even PvZ? The wind in your hair, the sandal cranes sound the arrival. For those who don't know, check out sandal crane noises on YouTube. It's amazing. That bird is so much fun. They have this mating dance where they just jump around like idiots. It's so cool. That bird is so cool. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sandhill cranes. These are the birds that are that live in the backyard where Delicat lives in the lands of Florida. They're really fun birds. Anyway, we have adept thingy. They have glaives. That's what I was going. Glaive adepts coming in for Ryrik. So that's gonna be fun. Master is already getting Roach Warren though, so you know Roaches kind of go well against Glaive adepts, otherwise known as Gladepts. Now, Master hasn't scouted the Twilight Council there, so they don't have a full confirmation of what's coming. But the fact that there was no Oracle yet should tell Ryrik, sorry, Master, that Ryrik is not going with any Stargate units, so that usually means um, Twilight Council and something shenanigans like that, some gateway tech. Still is that old, yeah. I am that old. Also, fun fact: I was the oldest like kid in that C++ course. Just so you know, I was. It was 1994, and I was already old. I also learned that in coding class. Yeah, coding is. But oh, everyone is missing each other. Ryrik is sending out the adepts. Oh, actually, Ryrik might see these queens coming. Queens are waddling across the map. This means Master will not have much to defend at home. Ryrik will have the recall ability. Where are all the adepts at? Oh, they got recalled. Okay, there we go. Yes, so Ryrik sees the queens and the roaches and immediately recalls the adepts back home. Now with the shield battery here, it should be good. There's enough energy on the Nexus. Yeah, I just don't see Master breaking this position unless Ryrik does something very silly here. All Ryrik needs to do is basically hold on. The third base is on the way. Master is not circling around to attack it. Alright. Yeah, Ryrik is holding up pretty nicely. More reinforcements are being worked in. And Master is just making Zerglings now, and Zerglings are not going to do well against the Adepts. Actually, there are no Adepts left, actually. But they could be reworked in. Shield batteries are depleted. Oh, shield overcharge has not been... Oh, it has been used, okay. Never mind, I just looked at the Nexus. So it's still on cooldown. For about 30 seconds before it's available again. But Ryrik is already winning the fight here. Master is really failing to break this. Now shield battery goes down, and that's the first building that went down here. Other than that, it's just a lot of losses for the Zerg. Another shield overcharge just became available and was used immediately. Stalkers are blinking forward. I didn't even realize Ryrik got the blink. So yeah, this is a strong Protoss win here. If you look at the units lost tab, yeah, Ryrik lost nothing very important other than a bunch of adepts, and Master just lost army after army and 5 queens as well. This is not the best situation. Yeah, we were casting, Dali and I were casting SDO one time, and I kept hearing these weird noises in her background, just going. It's like, what the hell is that? She's like, that's the Samuel crane. That's the sound that they make. I absolutely love it. They have this sound like some kind of like a whistle, but like this squeak or call like a goose, but it sounds like a jackhammer because it's got like drilling. It's very weird, but it's so cool. That's my mating dance too. Yeah, a lot of humans, as Kura also pointed it out here in the live feed chat on Discord. It's yeah, a lot of humans dance like that as well, including myself sometimes. When I dance, like this is how I dance because I don't know how to dance. It's either that or I just stand around and bob my head like I'm too cool to dance, you know. Which is what you do when you don't know how to dance, but you don't want to look like an idiot. All right. I like how chat is also like, overcharge, Peppy, overcharge. Yeah, you already did. That was the issue there. But now young Ryrik has immortals. Master is still on a mainly Roach army here. Actually, no, that's mainly Zergling army. All the Roaches are being turned into Ravagers. which is just a little bit better. But yeah, Ryrik is pushing forward. Yeah, we do have a Baning Nest on the way. There's already a Hydralisk Den finished for Master. But that transition may not even come to pass. This fight is going to go in favor of the Protoss, I think. Nice use of the force fields there. Dodging the Biles. Everything here is going to be destroyed on this side of the force fields. Where's the Water Prism? Is it guess night? No, it's not, just not here. Oh, it's at the back. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Master realizes this is gone. The Protoss has too much left. GG is called, and young Ryrik wins the first fight here. So it's going to be Master's choice of a map. Always happy to see a Queen Walk fail, though. It depends. I like to see Queen Walks succeed when True is doing them. Because that's kind of his thing. Alright, let's finish my beverage here as we set up the lobby. See if everybody is prepared to go all the way. And that's finished. I'm gonna switch to water. Water! Alright, everybody's prepared. Let's get right on to it. Game number 2. I'm hoping I'm synchronizing myself to the bips. There could be a bit of a delay. I don't know. Not sure how that works. Alright, we're back to 2,000 atmospheres in space. So expect some flying body parts. Wait, who won? The Protoss won. Yeah, who won the last game? The Protoss. Anyway, we are in 2,000 atmospheres. We're in the southwest corner of the map, representing Starcom. It is our blue Protoss from Russia. It's young Ryrik. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, representing Valley, it is CppMaster. Master, where's the thing that I've been after? Sorry, I went to... Sorry. Went to do a bit of Metallica mode there. It happens sometimes. Master going for a pull first. I think that was a pull before gas, right? Yeah. Once a 12 pull, but it is a quick pull. And full mining on gas. Ryrik does manage to scout this, so should know. Yeah, Zealot immediately comes out. Ryrik needs to go into defense mode here. Ryrik does block the natural base for Master, so Master takes the unnatural base, which is, you know, the third base location as a natural. Hence why it's unnatural. Get it? I'm very proud of myself for coming up with that term. Wait, why is that whale frozen? Are you seeing that frozen whale, Koro? On the right side of the thingy. I don't know. We might be seeing different doodads right now, but there's a frozen. The whale just got frozen. Ah, because it's out of the fog of war. Okay, or it's in the fog of war. That got frozen. All right, Master is on the way. Big Team 6. Nothing crazy. Just enough to poke around here. But Ryrik is already prepared for more than that. This is actually pretty good for Master. You know, Ryrik may be overreacting here, delaying a natural base. Master has time to get roaches. Maybe finally take that natural base as well. No, it looks like Master is going to be more aggressive. More Zerglings are on the way. Ravagers are being morphed into... sorry, the other way around. Roaches are being morphed into Ravagers. Look, they both start with R. They have other letters in them. It's confusing to my brain. They're all Zerg units to me. And finally, there's a Stargate. It's not an official PvZ until you see a Stargate come up. That's the rule. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. It's not, you know, it's not my call. It was my call. I don't have the authority to make up rules in these matters. I do have the authority. Master coming in and poking. Yeah, Zilla's take some biles, but the shield battery is holding so far. Does get depleted out of energy now, and the Nexus is not finished, so there's no overcharge. Ryrik may have overestimated the ability of the defenses to defend. If this pylon goes down, there's no production for Ryrik. Oh, and it does go down. Stalker hasn't finished there. This one gets yeeted into space. And this is a big problem for Ryrik right now. Needs to get a probe out there to get a pylon up, but yeah, this is not going to work. GG is called. The Master manages to do it. Yeah, Ryrik seems to have been very well prepared for this, but just maybe they were counting on the fact that there was a Nexus there, because usually if there's a Nexus there, the shield overcharge holds you enough to get some more reinforcements in, but it just wasn't there because of the timing issues. Can you get Steel to imitate the calls? Which calls? Yakuzaku animal facts. Alright, Lightshade is going to be our next map. Lightshade. The lightest map in the map pool, except it isn't. It's not light, it's grey, like my shirt. Also, I can't decide if you seriously have this somewhere or not. What? Yeah, random Yakuzaku animal facts? No, see, Lord Loken, when Yaku says facts, what it means is stuff that he just imagined and he's saying as if they are facts. So, the opposite of fact is what he means by that. Just so you know, just in case you don't know Yakuzaku well enough. Alright, let's see if everybody's prepared. Everybody's prepared to go all the way. So let's go all the way. Ornithology stream when? I actually have I have some bird videos on my YouTube. I didn't know. I didn't have what to post on YouTube. I opened up a YouTube account, and I wanted to upload a video just to see that it works. And I didn't have a video, so I just uploaded a video of a bunch of migratory geese honking around, going ah 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 ah. That's how they did. That's what they do. And wait, we're at it's 1-1 right now. We're sideways 1-1. Am I? Did I? Guess sometimes. Look, I forget sometimes. Anyway, we are on Lightshade LE, the lightest map in the map pool, except it isn't. It's just gray. We've been through that. In the northwest corner of the map, representing Starcom and the land of Russia, it is our blue Protoss. Give it up for young Ryrik. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, representing Valley G, it is our red Zerg, CppMaster. Is Valley G Validity? Validity Gaming? Sorry, this is the dumbest joke ever. uh, Birds can swim unless they're penguin, yes. See, this is a Yakuzaku fact. This is what I mean by Yakuzaku facts. Things that are not in fact facts. Alright, so Ryrik blocks up the natural again for Master, so Master takes the unnatural base. This time, nothing crazy from our Zerg. Bunch of Zerglings on the way. It's only 6. Link Team 6, I like to call this force. There's an added coming in for young Ryrik. Should be able to handle that pretty well with the wall there. And the Zealot at the front. Master already droning up behind this, so not going to be super aggressive here. Nice juggling with the Zerglings, but yeah, you can't really do a lot of damage once the Adept goes out. Master starting up that natural base. All about that base. But that base. That base. How is that not a StarCraft parody? It's all about that base. But that base. Got to expand and defense it. Alright, there's a Stargate, so it's PvZ. Isn't it about what? About that base? It is about that base. That natural base. It's all about that natural base. If you get the natural base, you can move on with the game. If you don't get the natural base, things are getting dicey. That's why cannon rushes are so good, because they usually prevent an enemy from getting that natural base up and running. And you get stuck on one base, and your options are limited. Okay, so Master going to be droning up. Still on pool tech. Don't see anything advanced, more advanced coming in. Ah, Ryrik getting a Twilight Council as well as the Stargate. So this is going to be something of a combination. Not going to go full Void Ray here. So we have 2 Void Rays. No, it's just one Void Ray. Nah, so Ryrik just got the Stargate for the Void Ray to clean up Overlords. And now we're going to get a Robotics Facility and a Twilight Council. I'm guessing Blink, Stalkers. Void Ray, please. Your one job is to kill these Overlords before they find anything. Let's see. Okay, that actually worked. Master did not see any of the tech that Ryrik has. It was very, very close. That Overlord almost exposed everything. Alright, no gas. Oh yeah, charges on the way. All the workers from the gases have been pulled out. This is gonna be full-on Charlotte Bonanza. Yes. I am an esports fan. I voted in my office chair. This is such a daunting thing to say. And also Kuro, of course, the greatest quote of all, ... Which comes with a face, which you can't do right now because we don't have a camera. But I'll show you the ... face when we're out of the game. Remind me later. Alright, charge is finished. More Prism is about to finish as well. More gateways are being made. Master is about to be overrun with a wave of charge lots. Prism is moving. It's moving. So we got some zealots in it. Now Master is planning some kind of attack. So we're gonna have units across the map. Problem is, there's not gonna be enough to defend at home. What does Master have at home? Got a handful of queens, but that's it. And when I say a handful, I mean there's a queen in each base. That's not going to survive against a wave of charge lots. How many gateways are we going to have? We're going to have 10 gateways. So that's 10 warpins every time, every wave. And remember, Ryrik is not mining gas. It's only mineral resources. Alright, first waves come in. Master is attacking the third base of Ryrik. So Ryrik will have to use some kind of defenses at home, warping some zealots at home. But yeah, the forces on this side of the map for Ryrik are very dangerous. Master does have the higher army supply, but the charge lots with the overcharge battery over here might actually do it. No, the pylon does get sniped. Master might have just about managed it by sheer luck of having all of these units on the other side of the map. Now it's a full-on base trade and a race to see who will kill more of the others' buildings. Young Ryrik still has functioning gateways, but not enough cash to actually warp in. Odd charge lots here. Their recall comes in. All of the charge lots of Ryrik, or at least most of them, are right here in the main base. As long as Ryrik keeps the main base mining, I think they have the game. This may not work. Okay, charge lots dodging the biles, getting towards the roaches, but no reinforcements coming in. Actually, there's a few reinforcements coming in. Now they're getting even on army supply, but thing is, their economies are both nuked right now. Not literally, because neither of them is Terran, so no one has nukes. But, you know, metaphorically speaking, eating up all these bias is not good, but Ryrik seems to be getting the better of this. This is just full-on charge lots. GG is called. Ryrik not even mining gas still. And there you go. Protoss wins by charge lots. Yeah, love me some charge lot builds. Okay, so let's see what we have on the bracket right now. So let's go back to NA and see what's what. If we have a series ready to cast. So CppMaster will go down to the lower bracket and will face no one. Yeah, just waiting. All the lower bracket is also waiting. Okay, let's see. I see 11 in chat. Let's just drop them a message. Hopefully they haven't started the game yet. If they're still around, we might have a chance, because they seem to be in the lobby. Yep, they're still here. It's just working on trying to get us an invite. Hey, Garboham! Thank you for subscribing. Tier 2! Yes! For 15 months. Does that mean that it's double the quacks? Looks like I think they're in game. It says that. It said that they were in the lobby. Oh, never mind. They're in game. Okay. Yeah. We don't want to restart the game just to join. So we'll have to wait. Yeah, this is currently the only series I think being played. We have Radar versus Fizz Serpent. Hold on, let me ask. I can't spell. Because if that's finished, then they can go against Kryzel. Okay. Should we take a break, group? Do we have a movie? Do we have Yakuzaku explaining how to set up your audio? Yeah, so we'll take a short break. We'll show you some clips. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, touch your roaches, and drain your disruptors. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Do not go anywhere, because I will not forgive you. And we are back. Hope you enjoyed that break. We were waiting on the players, but we are set up. Let's double check everyone's okay. Everybody's ready. Yes, let's get right on to it. We are going with it's going to be Kuschelbunny versus Blade. These are the two players we are going with. Kuschelbunny wins 2-0 versus 11, the reigning champion. So the reigning champion now in the lower bracket, going up against CppMaster, who we casted a little bit earlier. We did a double check. And, okay, so Blade is from Denmark, Kuschelbunny is from Germany. Alright. Welcome everyone once more to Oxide LE, where we are oxidized, we are breathing, we are one with the map. We're in the southwest corner of the map, representing clan Esports. Are not blue, green Protoss, all the way from the lands of Denmark. It is Blade. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the lands of Germania, it is our red Zerg. Give it up for Kuschelbunny. All right. So, you know, a few housekeeping things here. We have some quacks to deliver. So we owe who was it? Garboham. We owe 15 honks because it's tier 2. So tier 2 is honks, not quacks. That's what I got wrong. So let's go. Honk 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 honk. There we go. That was 15 honks. And Lord Locking gifting 10 more tier 1 subs. Each one is a quack. So quack 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 quack. Lord Locking has gifted a total of 310 subscriptions to the CranKy Ducklings. If you're wondering what's keeping the CranKy Ducklings in business, it's Lord Locking. It's right there in chat. Give Lord Locking some love, some quacks. Definitely deserving that. Been a wonderful supporter of the CranKy Ducklings for quite a while. This is greatly appreciated. And what we do with that money is basically we pay Starduck to play Kerrigan Survival 2. I'm sorry, it's funny because it's true. Speaking of which, if you want to support more StarCraft 2 players playing Kerrigan Survival 2, exclamation point Patreon in chat. We'll send you that link. So go ahead and support the CranKy Ducklings. If you pledge to support us with $5 per month or more, you get access to the subscribers only chat in Discord, where you can help Yakuzaku with his homework, or play team games, or get replay packs. That's right, replay packs from the many professional tournaments that we are either casting, organizing, or involved in, and we have permission to share replays. So, it's pretty good. It's professional, it's high level, it's very beneficial. So go ahead and do that. I predict Void Rays. Actually, so far it's Void Ray. Not sure if it's Void Rays. Adept gets a couple of drones here. It's nice. Oh, yes, it is Void Rays. Asukare 25. Great prediction. It's the plural. So it's not always plural. Sometimes it's an oracle. Sorry, got the burps. I've been drinking water during the break. That's what happens. Alright, Kuschelbunny gets a couple of probes here, which is nice. It's a nice revenge for the losing those 2 drones earlier to the Adept. Blade getting some more Void Rays. It's only 2 Void Rays so far, and we have a robotics facility on the way. So Blade actually getting more Void Rays. Alright. So it might be mass Void Rays with some Immortals on the ground. Maybe just a Warp Prism or Warpins. We don't have a Twilight Council in yet, so there's not going to be any kind of upgraded gateway units out there. But it is nice to have that Robo around. No, Blade is not getting any air upgrades yet. Usually, when you go Mass Void Ray, you kind of want to start with the +1 air weapons. Right on quick, gives you that little bit of extra oomph that you want. As it is, they're both kind of very quickly going up in bases. Blade is up to a 3rd base, Kuschelbunny getting a 4th, so they're not very eager to be aggressive just yet. Blade going for the robotics bay. Oh, so it's disruptors. It's Void Ray disruptors. Now we're thinking with Novas. Now we're thinking with pylons. Oh, these queens are they're in danger. They're in danger. No, that one queen. It has what? Oh, I thought it might survive, but it did not. Oh, but now the Void Rays are in danger. One Void Ray goes down. More queens are being deaded. Now the thing is, Blade really can't afford to lose Void Rays. This is, yeah, you want the numbers of Void Rays to go up. You can't afford it to go down. Even if you're getting value out of this, it's reliant. The mass Void Ray tactic relies on having mass amount of Void Rays, not having just a bunch of them. All right, Ducklings coming in, gonna snipe that shield battery. There's not much to defend here on the ground. Yep. One Void Ray in the sky, but Void Rays take a while to kill Zerglings. In the meantime, actually they're just standing there. They were put on hold command, I think, and then just were not told to chase the probes. And Zerglings, unless you tell them what to do, they're not smart. They're not gonna. They don't have initiative. Actually, none of the units in the game have initiative. They're all really down. All right. Player is on the way for Kuschelbunny, so that's good. Some better tech should be coming out of the Zerg here. Don't want to stay on Zerglings for the entire game, because that's pretty much the only tech that Kuschelbunny has right now. It's just, pool tech, which is very limited, especially when you go up against the Void Rays. There's not a lot of anti-air for Kuschelbunny. Only 3 queens and a handful of spores here and there. Not even... There's 3 spores and 4 bases, so it's not even a full coverage of the bases. Alright, Blade trying to take a 4th base. Void Rays will be coming in, take care of the Zerglings. It does expose the amount of Void Rays that Blade has and confirms to Kuschelbunny that Blade is in fact doubling down on the Void Rays. Still doesn't know about the disruptors though, which is very important. Oh, Kuschelbunny goes for the double spire. I'm guessing Mutas, which are going to be really good against the disruptors. I'm going to snipe the disruptors very easily. They do pretty well against Void Rays as well. Void Rays don't do extra damage to them. While they do AoE damage on the Void Rays, especially if they're gauge bunched up. If you bunch up the Void Rays against the Mutalisks, they can disappear very quickly. So we have a fleet beacon on the way. I'm assuming that's for carriers. No, it's for Void Ray upgrade. That's something we don't see every day. What is it called? Flux veins. Yeah, that's right. Flux veins. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, it is a bit of a turtle game here. You're right in chat. Blade snipes this hatchery. That was no cancel there. It's gonna die. Oh, it might snipe the main base here. I like the shuffling of the Void Rays to avoid the Queens while still maintaining firepower. That's firepower. Fire thingy. Laser power. Laser fire. Actually, can snipe this hatchery as well. I'm not sure why Blade is ignoring that. Like, it's right there, and the Queens are not in position. Why would you not snipe this? I think Blade was just not paying attention to the Void Rays there. Being busy at home, getting more Stargates to make more carriers. First carrier is on the way. No, actually, the second carrier is on the way. The first one is already finished. And the Templar Archives. I like the Templar Archives. If you have Archons and or Storm, it's pretty good against the Zerg units. Actually, no, getting Corruptors? No, Kuschelbunny. Where'd you... That's Corruptors against a lot of Void Rays. That's not going to end well. Void Rays do a lot of extra damage to Corruptors. Now granted, they do better against the carriers that are on their way, but with the Void Ray protection detail around the carriers, the Corruptors just won't be able to punch through. Yeah, that's a lot of Queens. You don't want to just hang in there. Nice sniping and Overload here and there. Not close to supplying Kuschelbunny, but it's good to snipe those when you can. Alright, here it is. Oh, Blade used all of the special ability here of the Void Rays. What's it? Prismatic alignment, that's the word. I kind of want to stagger it usually. But it's enough to push Kuschelbunny away. Zealots in the meantime. I'm gonna snipe that base from Kuschelbunny. Charge loss rather. Might even snipe another one here if they're focusing. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Yeah, no more reinforcements coming in for Kuschelbunny. This hatchery will be saved, but it's gonna be very low on health. This could be destroyed very quickly later on when the main army of the Protoss moves through there. Sorry, gotta blow my nose there for a second. How many carriers do we have right now? We have 5 carriers, 6 carriers, 2 more on the way. We have 3 Stargates, so yeah. Blade, actually Blade can afford to make 3 carriers at a time. I guess they're just busy here. So we have a Great Spire on the way. Broodlords do not seem like a good idea right now, I think, against Air Protoss. They're kind of the opposite. There are Ultralisks on the way. Chitinous plating is being researched. +3 melee, +3 carapace for the Zerg, as well as adrenal glands. Ooh, nice yoinks there. But they do yoink the... Kuschelbunny set up a parasitic bomb and then yoinked it away from the Protoss army. It actually helped Blade split against that parasitic bomb. This is weird. Alright. They're just colliding now. There's not a lot on the ground for Zerg, and the Void Rays are doing a number on the Corruptors. There are still a few carriers left. How many died here? 5 carriers went down. So that's a lot. It's a pretty good idea by Kuschelbunny to reduce the number of carriers. It reduces the firepower on the Protoss side of the map, but it was costly. Alright, Kuschelbunny getting more Corruptors to replace those that were destroyed. A few Zerglings as well. Borrow is on the way, and not parasitic thingy. Glands, the gland thingy. Not parasitic glands. Pathogen glands. There we go. It's not a parasite, it's a pathogen. It's very different. It starts with B and it's like infectious, so you know. It's pretty much the same thing. Space might go down again. Charge lots. Staying a very dynamic PvZ here. Blade is going for the 4th base of Kuschelbunny. Yeah, see, this is where the Ultralisks come into play. They draw the fire from the carriers. They allow everything else to move freely here. The Protoss army is disappearing. Transfuses on the Corruptors are keeping them alive, and there are no more Void Rays. One carrier trying to limp away, not going to be chased. That was a great fight for our Zerg here. Did lose a lot of workers, but destroying the Protoss army is kind of what you want to do. Protoss take a much longer time to rebuild than the Zerg. Mama ship has arrived to hide all the little babies under its wings. To hide them, so you can't see them. If it goes brutes, I'm just gonna hunt them for. Yeah, here they are, the Brood Lords. They're finished. Yep. Sorry, Asukari. Bye. I'm waving to the camera. You can't see it, but I'm waving. Bye. Sorry. You have to hunt them for now. Yeah, I mean, they're good siege weapons. If Kuschelbunny can keep them alive, can keep them covered, they're a good idea in general, but they're just not really good against the Protoss army. They're dead weight in the main army composition. Minus 400, 400. Yeah, the Ultras, yeah, they draw fire from the carriers. If the carriers aren't focus firing, Ultralisks become their main, their default target priority. Is what I meant to say. Their targeting priority is the Ultralisks, because they're like the big tier 3 unit. So instead of shooting the things that are killing the carriers, they're shooting the Ultralisks. They're just there to tank. That's their job. They're also useful, as a harassment unit. They're pretty powerful in the late game. Also good against charge lots, Hatchery gonna go down again. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. It's going to go down. 6 hatcheries died this game, by the way, just in case you were wondering. And they are somewhat equal in terms of lost resources. Actually, the Zerg is ahead because they haven't lost as much gas. So, yeah, the Zerg is actually trading better this game, which is never when you want to be as a Protoss. You want the Zerg to be trading worse, not better. I mean, even if the Zerg is trading worse, they're still equal, but now the Zerg is trading better. It's not a good sign at all. Alright, Archons being yoinked to the Broodlings. Mama ship being yoinked. It's not gonna quite get sniped. Nice use of the slow zones. A lot of carriers are still around here. The Corruptors have to jump on top of them. There's no detection. Gotta kill the Mama ship. The Mama ship goes down. Now the carriers can be focused, but there's not a lot of Corruptors left, and the Broodlords are left undefended. They're completely defenseless. They've cleaned everything on the ground, but the carriers, they're still here. GG is called, and Blade takes game number 1. Woo! Gah! Is that what we're supposed to do when people redeem Gah? I'm never told anything about these things. What any redemption prize gives you. So I'm free to make it up as I go along. If you redeem Ga, I shall say Ga. Entertainment. uh, by the way, how have times changed that tier 3 units are for harassment? In the late game, Ultralisks sometimes win the game by just being the harassment unit because they're very strong. You know, they're hard to kill. You send a couple of Ultralisks, they clean up a mineral line like this. And, you know, it's difficult to defend against them. Lightshade, is it? It normally works better in ZVT, usually, you know, because the Ultralisks, they can tank the shots from the planetary fortresses. So if you send a couple of Ultralisks, they can clean out the mineral line before they die to the planetary fortress. Unless there are any other defenses there, it's gonna work. I know some things about this game, you know. I'm referring to the fact that BCs are also harassment now. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It used to be a very stupid unit. Now it's a great harassment unit. They gave it blink. Don't look at me. I did not rebalance this game. I've seen a harassment carrier once. Remember when carriers had the whole thing where they can send their interceptors? They can leave their interceptors behind and just bug off. Yeah, that made for a great harassment thingy. They had the role of swarm hosts at that point. They're basically these giant flying swarm hosts. Hence why that got nerfed, because it's very, you know, very powerful. Yeah, battle cruisers, they're not really good in the main composition unless they're like as a support extra firepower, you know, or when they have your model. That's when they really shine as a part of a main composition. But by and large, you know, they're TVZ harassment units. That's it. For Zergs who don't know how to defend against them. All right, Kuschelbunny is asking for a bit of a break here. Short pause. It's fine. Take this time to hydrate our hydras. Phoenix has redeemed it. Thanks, Kuro. So, thanks, I guess. Everyone, thank Kuro. Thanks, Kuro. Oh, I wanted to show you the dot. This is dot face. Yes. I saw it in real life, where I when we were casting in Berlin. Yaku and I were casting in front of this very camera right here, and no, not right here, in Berlin, but the same camera. And Kuro was over there, and I made a dumb joke, and Kuro was making that face right next to me. So, yep. All right, everybody's ready. Let's get to it. Bloop, bloop. There we go. So we are, ladies and gentlemen, on Lightshade. LE, Lightshade. The lightest map in the map pool, except it isn't. It's just grey. We're in the northwest corner of the map, representing clan Berserker Esports. Our green Protoss all the way from the land of Denmark. Give it up for Blade. And in the southeast corner of the map, going 12 pool, our red Zerg, all the way from the land of Germany. It is Kuschelbunny. Currently up 1 in the series. Trying to get a quick win here. Alright. Probe comes in. This is the timing on the pool. There's a drone going for the natural base. The probe might not be able to intercept that. Yep. Okay. Kuschelbunny gets to set up a natural base. Link Team 6 is on the way. The Zerg won last game. By killing... no, sorry, the carriers won the game. Carriers? Yeah, the carriers. The Protoss won the game. I forgot. Yeah. There were only carriers left. Yeah, so I got confused there for some reason as well. Because that game was so, like, inconclusive for so long. And it got decided by such a short amount of time. Yeah, I also kind of forgot. Yeah, so Blade is actually the one up in the series. Alright. Zealot is at the front gate here, so Ducklings can't get in. Another Zealot comes out. Zerglings not quite enough to kill all of that cybernetics core. There are no more Zerglings coming in for reinforcements. Kuschelbunny has been joining up. So, yeah, it's the end of that. It's a nice gamble to make as a Zerg. You know, if you get in there in time and you manage to kill the pylon, you might get a... You know, if you're very lucky, you'll win the game right there and then. If not, you'll just do enough damage to delay the Protoss, which is great. And, but, yeah, here. Blade defended it pretty nicely, scouted it, was ready. I'm surprised that Blade isn't actually sending the Adept across the map. This is a good time to get some retaliation damage. Because, you know, the Stargate is ready. Let's see if there's an Oracle on the way. An Oracle would be nice to do some kind of harassment damage on the Zerg. Sorry, I had to yawn there. I didn't want to do it in front of the microphone and make everyone tired. Like I said, I didn't get... It's not that I don't get much sleep. It's just that my sleep schedule is not what I want it to be. I wake up every morning at 7 a.m. and then somehow again wake up like an hour and a half, 2 hours later. So, you know, it's like, to me, a digital sleep schedule to me is like waking up at 9 a.m. I feel awful. I don't like waking up that late. Ideally, I wake up at like 6 a.m. I've been trying for like a month to get back to that schedule, and I can't do it. I managed to get up at 7 a.m. regularly, and that was like an accomplishment. But then, you know, one time you stay up late, and the entire thing just gets thrown out. That's what you get when you get old. You can't just stay up and then slip it off the next day. You stay up and then you're tired for 2 weeks afterwards. That's what happens. Just you wait until you get to my age and you find it all so difficult. It's the one disadvantage of being an old gamer. Alright. So we do have Mass Void Ray coming in again for Blade. But there is a robotics facility on the way for some backup. I'm assuming it's going to be disruptors again. Yeah, no Twilight Council for any charge or blink or anything. I shall gaw. And I shall now gaw to you, dear audience. Gaw. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome, good audience. I'm assuming you're all clapping your hands and whistling. And I'm getting a standing ovation for my wonderful Koro is saying I really sound like an old man trying to be hip with the cool kids. Yeah, hello, fellow gamers. This actually might get broken here. Okay, no, the Voiders are coming back. There's the force field. Clutch in time. So Bunny not quite able to do any damage here. So far, trading not well at all this game. How is Kuschelbunny getting prepared for these Void Rays now? There are 3 queens, no spores. Did Kuschelbunny just not see the Void Rays? Somehow. Or maybe they're just relying on the fact that a lot of Zerglings can actually defend against this? Or attack something? I don't know. It's snapping the 3rd base, so it's nice, but you're losing more Zerglings. There's no more army. There's no Zerg army. Oh boy. Now this does put a stop to Blade's advancement economically and militarily. Because, you know, you can't really support 3 Stargates on 2 Protoss bases. It just doesn't work. Especially if you want to switch to carriers at some point, which I'm assuming Blade is going for. Mess around with these adepts. What more are being warped in? The 3rd base is safe for now. Void Rays going in for a squadron. A squadron? 5 Void Rays. That's a squadron. A quartet. Not quartet. Synctet of Void Rays coming in for some harassment. Kuschelbunny anti-air. 6 queens. And now a handful of spores. Oh, these queens have a lot of transfuses. These Void Rays are in real danger. I don't know if they can hold this. Well, actually the queen with the most energy died first, so yeah. There is a lair on the way for Kuschelbunny. So that's going to be helpful. Going to be able to get a Spire. Do something against these Void Rays finally. This time Blade is in such a better position. The armor supply is much better. The army quality is much better for the Protoss. And Kuschelbunny just keeps on trying to do damage, but not quite doing enough to justify all of these attacks. And now there are enough Void Rays to just snipe the queens. As long as Blade macros this, it's gonna be okay. There we go. GG is called, and Blade will be moving on to face Ryrik in the semi-finals. So, where's Ryrik? They were here before. They were just stay in. Yeah, so Ryrik is from Russia, so we're gonna stay in the EU zone. Actually, I think everyone left in the tournament is EU, right? No, 11 is from the Americas. And Kryzel is from India, so no. So the answer to my question is no. Not everyone that's left is from the EU. Let's ping Ryrik in Discord. Where's the Duckling? There we go. Is Ryrik in Yeah, they're not in Discord. Or yeah, maybe I just can't type. I typed Kyrik instead of Ryrik. There we go. I pinged. You have been pinged. Consider yourself pinged. Alright. So take this time to remind you once again that we have a Patreon page. !Patreon in chat will send you that link to our Patreon page, and if you go to that page and pledge to support us with $5 per month or more, you get access to our subscribers only chat in Discord and replay packs. That's right, replay packs of the many professional tournaments that we are either organizing or are involved in and we have permission to share. It's pretty hype. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. You should definitely do it. Do it now. Now. I'm looking at you. Someone has to pay Starduck to play Carrigan Survival 2. All right. So let's see what's going on in the rest of the bracket. We have 11. Sorry, I had a fly or mosquito, whatever the hell that was. 11. Winning 1-0 versus Master, and he's waiting on either Kuschelbunny or Kryzel. We're also duking it out, trying to see who is going to wait in the lower bracket final to our current series, which is Blade versus Ryrik. There's Ryrik. There we go. There we go. We have party. Euro party. Don't give that, please. Oh, I'm busy. I'm making a lobby. Don't mind me. People are going to shout at me to start the lobby while I'm busy dancing. Euro dancing. Clip. All right, everyone. We can make it like a subscriber GIF, you know? All right, Ryrik is asking for a second there, which is fine. Oh, it's a PvP. That's right. Yes. I remember back in the days when we were, PvP was not an exciting. It was not exciting matchup. No. We did not want to see a PvP back in the day. Nowadays, it's a very dynamic matchup that makes me update my pacemaker. I need to, upgrade the firmware on it. It's sometimes it doesn't work all that well. But back in the day, it was boring. What? Sorry, this takes priority. Did I get it? I think I got it. Shh. Yeah. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting flies. All right, both players are ready. Let's get into it. This was TVZ, Terran versus Zerg. I was the Terran, the fly was the Zerg. It's a metaphor. And if you use one of those electric, swatters, then it's mech. Get it? It's like, But if you use it by hand, then it's bio. It works. It works. It's a widow mine. No, a widow mine is one of those clips you see on TikTok where people just take a frog and stick it in front of or a lizard or like a chameleon and stick it in front of a fly and they just like send their tongue to. Oh, that's a widow mine. All right, everyone. This is last 5 minutes were an experience, but we're not about that anymore. We are on 2,000 atmospheres. In space or under the sea. We're in the southwest corner of the map. All the way from the land of Russia, representing Starcom. It is our red Protoss, young Ryrik. And in the northeast corner of the map, all... I said red? Did I say red? I meant blue, the other one. I said, yeah, whatever, whichever. The color that is the thing. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Denmark, representing Berserker Esports, our red Protoss is in fact Blade. In the insert color here. That's what I should say. The insert color here, Protoss. Then it's just work, you know, whichever settings you have, that's gonna be it. Doesn't really matter what I say it is. Just because I said it was red does not mean it became red magically. It's still blue, you know? Geschenkable? Is that a subscription in German? Thank you for that Geschenkable. I'm really curious. I want to know what that word means. Hold on. Google Translate to the rescue. No, this is a PvP. It's gotta be a while. Like just because PvP became interesting, it doesn't mean that things. No boop. No boop for you. Ban. Stop. No, I don't want to cast this game anymore. I wanna. Yeah, no, that's not finished. Detect language, please. Gift subscription. Hey, Geschenkable. It actually means gift subscription. I did not know that. Now I know that, and I'm not going to do anything with that information because it's not really that important. Speaking of important information, Ryrik is actually going with a robotics facility. No, Blade is also going with a robotics facility. Never mind, everything is fine. Of course, German would have a specific word for that. Yeah, that's kind of fun about the German language. Like the specificity of words is kind of fun. I like it. But Pfeifengesicht. Gesicht. Pfeifengesicht. I don't remember how it's spelled. Anyway, Blade did get a Twilight Council, but Ryrik skipped that. So maybe Ryrik going to be a little more heavy on the robotics units. Well, Blade gonna have more Stargate units available. Blink on the way for Blade. That's pretty good. Yeah, we were getting Immortals. Both of them got the second base. Ryrik is a little bit lagging behind in that respect, so Blade will have a minute of extra resources income here, which is pretty good for the red Protoss. Ryrik getting a Warp Prism. Blade does see the Immortal coming out, so should know about this. And Blade getting Immortals of their own. So yeah, Blade, technologically, Blade is in a better position, having both the Twilight Council and the Robotics Facility. And Ryrik really hasn't made anything with that advantage. Now getting a Twilight Council of their own, so gonna be quite behind in terms of the tech availability here. Young Ryrik moving out. The hallucination sees it. Does Blade have any defenses here? There's a shield battery in the natural, so should be okay. Ryrik might go to the third base to try and deny that, though. And there's not much to defend to help defend there. Blink not quite finished yet. Nice use of the force fields there, trapping the Immortal, and the Immortal of Blade comes in, destroys the Immortal of Ryrik. Hey, wait a minute. No, Ryrik was the one who made this. The... What? Ryrik was the one who had the sentries. They trapped their own Immortal on the other side, on the upper side of the ramp. That's unfortunate. Those force fields was so much in favor of Blade. I thought, oh wait, no, those are new. Those are new, right? No, they're not. They have kills. Never mind. Look, it's blue and red. They're very similar colors. Just wait until you're in my age and you start to make dumb mistakes like this. This is one giant Kuro pylon there. This is very vulnerable. This is another Kuro pylon right next to all of this research. Alright, Blade going to poke into Ryrik's base. Try to see if there's a third base going on there. They're both just backing away, trying to take up, getting their economics up and running. Blade saturating that third base. Ryrik not getting a third just yet. No, Ryrik did go for charge and +1 weapons. Blade has blink and +1 weapons. So Ryrik might be actually going for a beef wave here. There's Templar Archives. There's charge. How many immortals? We have 1 immortal so far. So that's not so much of a beef wave as a wave with a little bit of beef. Alright, Ryrik is on the move. Blade is gonna see this coming. The army of Blade is already at the third base. Ready to defend. Disruptors are on the way for Blade. That will be a serious game changer here. Like the fake Colossi. Doesn't that quite kind of like expose the fact that they are fake? They're like, why would you have Colossus here? You know, I would have expected, you know, to hallucinate Archons would be better. You know, to draw fire from the actual real Archons. Right, Ryrik trying to circle around here. Blade going for the surround. The Blink Stalkers. Disruptors! Oh, money shots. These Disruptors can die happy. They absolutely destroyed Ryrik's army, and now the Stalkers are in. The War Prism is reinforcing for Ryrik, but there's too many Stalkers here. Blink forward, one-shotting the War Prism. Everything is going to get cleaned up here. And this should be it. GG's called. Blade takes game number 1 of this semi-final. Very nicely done. Alright. Let's see what the next map is going to be. Ooh, I just noticed, I'm looking at it. Ryrik was being fancy. They typed GL space and space HF. Like the whole thing. The only thing fancier than that is actually typing good luck, have fun. Like the whole words of it. Good luck and have fun. Lightshade is going to be our second map in this series. Surprising nobody. Swear, if we didn't have like maps on the bracket forcing you to use certain maps, there are maps that we would never be seeing. Okay. Lady's asking for a minute, so we'll be waiting. In the meantime, let's hydrate our hydras, everyone. Get your bottles, your glasses of water, your bowls, whatever you drink out of. I'm not judging you. And let's drink. H2O. Water. Nothing wetter than water. I don't know what that means and where it came from. I'm just trying to fill in time because I'm solo casting and there's nothing happening. Did you want me to start talking about gardening? Yeah, because I can. We do have a garden here. My mother does most of the gardening. She's that's her thing. She has a green thumb. She's always liked it. I, despite being a professional landscape architect, I just don't. Going outside. Gardening requires going outside. It's quiet. It's it's not gaming. It's the opposite of it. All right, everybody's ready. Okay, let's get to it. But what about gardening inside? That's just potted plants and stuff. That's usually called gardening, as like indoor decoration. Although to be fair, outside we do also have a lot of our plants in pots because we have like we dug up a lot of the ground because it got a lot of not pests, weeds in it. So we dug up the ground, replaced it with some pumice, a layer of pumice, and then on top of that we just put pots with little pipes of irrigations going through them. So now we have a very controllable like garden, like a disconnected garden, I think it's called, or not a disconnected garden. I'm trying to think of the English technical term, but I'm blanking out on it. Look, I'm a landscape architect in Hebrew. I'm not a landscape architect in English, so I don't know all the technical terms you use. Which player won the last game, by the way? I'm trying to set up the score here, and I'm babbling what I'm thinking, and I can't remember. Ryrik won, right? No, Blade won. Okay, there we go. I can think. Anyway, we are on Lightshade LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia. Representing Starcom, it is young Ryrik. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Denmark, representing Berserker Esports, our red Protoss is in fact Blade. Shalom, Faye Pegasus. Manishma. That's like, how's it going in Hebrew? It literally means what is being heard. So, it's kind of like, what's up? What's up? What's up? Manchma. That's how we say it, It's the same in Polish. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, A lot of the early Hebrew speakers were Eastern Europeans. So they got a lot of their terms, got into the Hebrew slang. Joshlichik. Hey, Joshlichik. Yo, Joshlichik. How is it pronounced, Goro? You can correct me if you want. Alright. Just Kappa. That doesn't help, Goro. She just typed the same thing. God damn it. Alright. Blade, going for a gateway proxy here. We have Stalkers on the way. No tech, no nothing. No upgrades. Ryrik getting that second Nexus. Ooh, you know the rule. In PvP, he who expands first loses the game. Joshiech. Hey, Joshiech. Hey, Jojo. It's like Jojo, but Jojaj. Welcome to Dumb Languages with Steelmold. I just noticed that Ryrik also went for a proxy. I just completely missed that. But yeah, it's gonna be a problem because Blade is already here. That second Nexus, no cancel. Maybe Ryrik is relying on reinforcements here. I don't. Yeah, Ryrik is blocking the path. They don't have Blink. Blink is not finished, so this Nexus is going to go down. I wonder why not just cancel this? Is it just to buy time so that Blade will be preoccupied with that Nexus? But having those 400 minerals would just give you more stalkers, and you really need more stalkers. Now Blade is getting a natural of their own, as well as a robotics facility and Twilight Council. So we're gonna be able to actually upgrade these stalkers and switch tech here. Young Ryrik sending an adept into the main base, of Blade. It's actually 2 adepts. Getting 4 worker kills, 5 worker kills. Maybe more? Question mark? And boom! Nice! 6 workers. That's pretty good, you know. You got your you lost the natural, but you do manage to get some worker damage done on the other side of the map. Now Ryrik pushing forward. Rick does have Blink. Blade does not. Yeah. Ryrik is going to get the better end of this fight, it seems. Does lose a lot of the stalkers though, so there's not much of a chance to go for a counter attack. Blade focusing that sentry at the last just to make sure it doesn't stick around to gather energy. Just lecieć! Yeah. Nasz lecieć. 10. One day I'm going to learn an actual word in Polish that I can actually pronounce. Ooh, nice, sniping the shield battery here. Young Ryrik does. Looking to go badly for Blade. Blink forward, very brave, blocking the stalkers from retreating, but the Immortal comes in time. Ryrik was not expecting to blink right on top of an Immortal. Ooh. Commercial battery is being made by Blade, but the Stalker this time, Ryrik comes in more expecting, knowing what to expect, blinks forward, gets the Immortal, and backs away. So the attack is over, but sniping the Immortal is really nice. You don't want to have your opponent build a number of them. And Blade can't really afford to make another one. There we go. What? What happened? Well, hold on. I'm returning to the game. What happened? Where Ryrik still had, like, what? What is happening? Did I miss something? Alright. So, young Ryrik is the one who GG'd. Blade won. It's, I was not expecting it. I thought Ryrik was actually in a pretty good positioning, putting the pressure on Blade. Yeah, maybe they thought they were a lot more behind than they were, but you know, sure, Blade had the natural base built up, but it couldn't mine with all the stalkers around. So young Ryrik had a lot of time to set up a natural of their own. I don't know. It was very. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know why that GG came up. It's very weird. But there you have it. Blade is your upper bracket finalist for today. On the lower bracket, I think we have Kuschelbunny and 11 still fighting. I'm gonna wait before we see. Maybe you can stay on EU. So in case we don't need to leave here. So Ryrik is waiting on either Kuschelbunny or 11. They're in a best of one match. I'm assuming they're playing. So we may take another break. Instead of before the finals, we may take a break right now just to wait them out. Hold on, you know what? Let me just pop over to NA and see what's going on. Can you really not hear the drops beating on the roof behind me? Tick, 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 tick. It's pretty loud. Let's see if 11 versus Kuschel is finished. Maybe it's muted together with the clapping. No, but the clappings are not muted. We removed the noise suppression, right? Can you can hear that, right? I can see the microphone picking it up, but I'm not sure if the special programming behind it, like the thing is not muting it, because it used to do that. Yeah, Blade is saying that it was equal army, but Blade had a natural. Yeah, but like I said, Blade wasn't able to use the natural, and I think Ryrik had a lot of chance to come back in the game, just contain Blade there and get a natural while this is going on. So, look, it's not my call, but you know. All right. getting no answers for anyone on any other. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Maybe they're waiting on Kuschelbunny? No, they've been Kuschelbunny should be waiting in. Been waiting for quite a while. All right, get on EU stick. Okay, I'm getting on EU. Stop shouting at me. It's like I can see what's going on. Stop shouting at the old man. Okay, so Kuschelbunny 1 versus 11. So we are going to have Kuschelbunny versus Ryrik, which is not a rematch. They were on different sides of the bracket. It's pretty cool. Do you mind inviting me to whatever you're doing? I'll just join. Never mind. Alright, I'm not in charge. I can just chill back. Yay, I don't have to set up a lobby. I have time to drink. Oh shit, now I have to talk. Wait, we need to remind them this is best of 3. It's best of 3. Yes. The lower bracket final is best of 3. It's not a best of 1. Something Caster's ready. Okay, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. Can hear. Yeah, see, you can hear the claps, but you can't hear the drips outside, which is a blessing, because this thing is like those the Chinese torture, you know, with the drips, the tick, 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 and then it changes like the rhythm. It changes the pace of it because it depends on how hard the AC is working at the given moment. So it can drive you quite insane. I'm gonna right after the cast, I'll go outside and fix it. All right, everyone. Welcome to Yakuzaku LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Germania. It is our red Zerg. Give it up for Kuschelbunny. Or is it Kuschelbunny? Probably Kuschelbunny, right? In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, it is our blue Protoss representing Starcom, young Ryrik. Right, so now it's slowed down. It's like pick, pick, pick. Yeah, now it's stopped entirely. I mean, pretty soon the compressor will start to work, and then it's just like and just go tick 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 tick. Yeah. I mean, look, it's PvZ. There's not a lot to talk about. We just follow this overlord and chill around. We got a little bit of a speed boost there, but from now on, it's just slow, floating around, bloated on gases. I'm assuming that's how overlords fly. Like, unless they have some kind of, you know, biological anti-gravity properties. They just use gas. They just, you know, they're like balloons full of helium. They do have a deep voice, like, so, you know, they're not breathing the helium. Otherwise, they'd have like a really high, like, yes, this is what we devolved into. Imagining overlords speaking with heliums in their lungs. Look. You tuned into this. Don't look at me. It's not my fault. They have lungs? I'm assuming they're a living creature. I mean, we know that they can fly in space from the cinematics in the thing, but look, they breathing. It looks like they're breathing. I mean, we know hydralisks breathe, right? Because they hiss like. See, it's like. Hey, they wiggle their thingies. I never noticed that. Did you see that? Just to wiggle the antennas. So cute. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright. I'm trying to get in here, trying to do some damage. Ryrik going for a Twilight Council after that Stargate. So it's going to be only one Void Ray coming out. There's a robotics facility as well. Ooh, Kuschelbunny going for Banelings. That's a... I'm not an expert, but I always find it questionable going Banelings on the blind with in PvZ because, well, actually, strangely enough, Ryrik is going with Charlotte, so, you know, it actually works because my point is there are not a lot of scenarios where Banelings work in ZVP unless you're going for a Bane bust. Yes, she's just as I was saying that she types Bane bust? Question mark? Yes. Thank you for letting me finish my sentence, Kurup. Thanks, Kuro. Hold on. I have a thingy here, and where is it? Thanks, Kuro. I've redeemed points. on Thanks Squirrel. There we go. I'm doing my part. There we go. It's a Bane Bust. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. And it's also, and like, incidentally, it's gonna go great against the charge lots, right? So they just charge into the Banelings and you don't even have to aim or anything. Alright, there's the bust. Boom. Alright. Got some Banelings left over as well. Now the Void Ray comes out, but it's not enough. The Banelings roll into the mineral line. They connect to the probes. They don't even need to connect to the probes. They're going to the main mineral line. Oh no, this is clean up. Just eating the entire mineral lines and just cleaning their teeth, these Zerglings. Ryrik has 0 workers and only 95 minerals. They can make 1 probe right now. And that is it. This charge lot counter-attack gonna be defended, and GG is called Kuschelbunny. It's a good old-fashioned Bane Burst. That's what we used to do in the olden days. That's what PvZ used to look like before them Void Rays got all their speed upgrades and everyone started going Stargate all the time. All right. Let's get everyone in party. No, you know what? No, I can't invite them. They're already in a party. Never mind. We'll just wait for an invite. Sorry, just my control freak is taking over because I'm so used to being the one in control of making the lobbies and moving this along. I cannot help myself. There we go. There we go. All right. So Romanticide is going to be our next map. Let's double check on the. We had Beckett Industries. We had Jaganatha. We had Oxide. Had 2,000 atmospheres. We had Lightshade. And now we're having Romanticide. We just need Blackburn. Which incidentally, I think it's on the main. Yay! It's in the finals. Yay! We're going to have a map bingo today. Caster's ready. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna change race. Bunny does not want to play the Terrans. It's a different Bunny. Sorry, good type enough. Kuschelbunny is asking, why is it Terran all the time? Yeah, when you switch someone from a slot from one team to another, or from an observer role to a player role, the default is it makes you Terran for some reason. Don't know why it wouldn't remember what race you played last. Don't ask me. I'm not responsible for any of this. Don't know why I turned into some old-timey southerner, but I don't know who that is. Aren't you a Terran, though? No, I'm not. If you're not, it's first of all, I'm connected there. Never mind. I wanted to bring the shirt, but then I remembered that I'm not on camera. It's aren't you Terran though? Because you're from Terra. Yeah, we're all Terran now. By that logic, but inside the game, I'm not Terran either. I'm a non-player. I'm a non-racial, non-trinary entity. Anyway, we are on Romanticide. L.E. Romanticide, where love goes to die. Yeah, so Terran by default, Kappa. Do you want to get through the intros, Kuro? Or do you want to keep on this dumb conversation? Your choice. I'm leaving it up to you. I'm game either way. And in the bottom right corner, okay, I'm reading what Kuro is saying, so it's not me doing the intros. Just so you know, it's Kuro. In the bottom right corner, it's gonna take a while because she's typing it. We have the red Protoss representing Russia and Starcom Academy. Not sure if it's Academy actually. It's Ryrik. Waiting. She's typing. It's fun. Your turn, stick. I'm not a stick. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Germania, it is our blue Zerg. Give it up for Kuschelbunny. This is why we wanted to set up the thing where you can see the live feed channel. Just so you know how... So we have a channel just for production, right? For production purposes. We call it live feed on Discord. And I set it up to always beep in my ear, no matter what. Because, you know, even if I'm not being added at it, I want to know what's going on in case, you know, in the middle of the stream, someone needs to get my attention. The problem is, it's super distracting to me. Which is, you know, it's a cause of consternation and or humor. So, you know. So this arrangement has worked for us for a long time, but I want you people to see what's going on in this channel, because sometimes it's really funny. Kuro, she likes to stay behind the scenes. She's a great caster, but she does like to cast. She likes to observe. She likes to do the production. She likes to chime in the behind the scenes with all sorts of comments. But she's not gonna cast for. She's like, do anything but casting, including casting, without the casting. Yeah, you're a great caster. What are you talking about? She just typed "great caster" in quotation marks and lol. I don't know. She somehow doesn't believe in herself, which is stupid. But you know, it happens to everybody. Speaking of things that happen to everybody, we do have a Stargate out there. This time, an Oracle. This is the first Oracle we're seeing today, despite all the PvZ we saw here. This is finally we see an Oracle. There's a Twilight Council as well for Ryrik. The Roach Warren is finished for Bunny. And we have a lair on the way with a lot of gases. So, yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of roaches. Sorry, got a burp. You didn't hear that. Alright, Oracle floating in. That's horror music, I think. Alright, gets 7 drones. That's real nice. Gets away without any hull damage. Yeah, pretty good. Gets a lot of lost mining time in that main base as well. I like that. By the way, this Oracle is the color of Romanticide. Yes, it is. It is actually very. It's very camouflaged on this foliage, not foliage. All right, drop alert. Ooh, Bunny. Gonna be sneaky. Oh no, it's just to take the queens. Yes, bringing the queens along with the roaches. Bunny might just go all in here. Yes, there we go. Grab the queens and move. There's a counterattack by Ryrik. The Oracle gets 4 more kills, total of 11. That Bunny is moving ahead. What does Ryrik have in terms of defenses? We have one Immortal, we have a Void Ray, which both pretty good against roaches. We have a Shield Battery in the third base. We've got some buildings blocking drops into the main. Oh, Ryrik might snipe these Overlords with the Stalkers. No, they're not quite fast enough. They do have Blink. So they could have just jumped on top of these Overlords, but they didn't. And Queens still have a lot of transfused energy, but the shield overcharge. Like, nobody's dying! The Queens are transfusing the roaches and the Queens. The shield battery overcharge is keeping all the Protoss units alive, but yeah, the Protoss has the better end of these deals, especially with the two Immortals here now. There are some force fields as well available to be used. This did not go well for the Zerg. They get deflected. And they go back. And now, Ryrik has almost doubled the worker supply, has a lot bigger army, having lost a lot less. Actually, look at the units lost tab. Ryrik lost 3 Stalkers in that fight. That entire fight, 3 Stalkers. For 18 Roaches, 4 Queens, a Ravager. This is insane trade. And there's still the Oracle hanging about, Kuschelbunny's base. Getting a Stasis Ward trap here on the mineral line. Oh boy. And here we see an Oracle in its natural habitat, killing drones. This one is very successful. It already has 13 kills to its name, and it only suffered minor damage to its hull. And remember, shields, they recharge over time. Pushing forward. Clears out the Stalkers to the back, dodges the Biles, gets the Blink. Immortals are ahead, and Ryrik takes the game as Bunny GG's out. Very nicely done by the Protoss here. And it looks like a Beckett is going to be the last map. Beckett Industries. Fine supplier of many things that happen somewhere and are being produced and sold, and I don't know, we haven't really developed that meme, to be fair. I was down with the corporate stuff when we did what's his face? World of Sleepers, World of Sleepers, World of Sleepers, World of Sleepers, the leading sleeping emporium in the Koprulu sector. But nowadays the Beckett Industries just doesn't. It's an incubator. I still always forget. It's an incubator for an innovative idea for developing ideas. It's wait, what happened? Why are we? Oh, it's the wrong map. What happened? What happened? Why did everyone quit the lobby? I was here trying to entertain you all, and then the lobby disappeared on me. Alright, this is what happens when I'm not in charge. Alright. No, I do not see the invite. In fact, I don't see you in a lobby at all. Okay, there we go. We have a lobby! Yay! Ready. Casters ready. Boop, boop, boop. Again, Ryrik typing GL and. Hey Jeff. It's very like very polite. Good luck and have fun. I love it. I love like the respect that it demands. It's extra clicks, 3 extra clicks, you know. All right, everyone, welcome to the ace match. That's right, this is an ace match of the lower bracket final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 105, not 108 as you've heard at the beginning of this broadcast. We are on Beckett Industries, an incubator for many important ideas in the Coprolu sectors, including mech versus mech. They invented that, so, you know, it's their fault. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, representing Starcom, it is young Ryrik. Currently sideways 1-1 in the series. And in the northeast corner of the map, also currently sideways 1-1 in this ace match. That's right, ace match. It is our blue Zerg from Germany, Kuschelbunny. Kuschelbunny. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Alright, our Zerg is going pool first. Not surprising, this is a very short rush distance map. I don't think you can go any other way in this map. It's too dangerous. We have to ask Phoenix what it means. He's a specialist on bunnies. Are you, Phoenix? Specialist on bunnies? Like a veterinarian or like a... What? I didn't know that. You're a bunny expert. Alright, Kuschelbunny is knocking on the door of Ryrik's wall. Oh, because... Okay, so Phoenix plays a bunny girl in Final Fantasy. That's what makes Phoenix an expert on bunnies, alright? These goddamn weebs and their final... There's goddamn kids in their Final Fantasies! Crazy people. Dressing around like cats with cat ears and cat tails, and they're going around being, you know, ducks. I don't know, do you have duck people in Final Fantasy? Actually, no, you don't. I know that because if there was, like, our entire clan would just be duck people, right? Oh yeah. The core is like, oh yeah, definitely. We will all be ducks. Hashtag bring the platypus to Final Fantasy. Like, let's make platypuses a class in Final Fantasy. It'll be super popular. It's a great idea. There's a platypus minion. No, there are duck minions as well. Like, no, that doesn't count. I want like an actual character. A platypus character. I played an MMO once where one of my characters was called Platypus. It's cool, and my info page was just a list of facts about platypus, the platypus from Wikipedia. It's very silly. Anyway, speaking of silly. The first attack from Bunny did not work, but again, this is Beckett Industries. You don't get the pool first necessarily to win that first attack. You just get it to not die to a rushing Protoss. This is one map where Protoss can actually rush you with just Zealots and win. So you gotta play super defensive. Speaking of rushing to win with Zealots, Ryrik is getting charged. So it's going to be a bit of a low-cost beef wave. So it's not going to be Immortal Archon charge lots, just Immortals and charge lots. So it's lean beef wave. That's what. Yes, lean beef wave. It doesn't have the fat in it. The Archons are the fat. Get it? Yes. Immortals are the beef because they're beefy. And the charge lots, they're the wave. Hence, it's a beef wave. But it's a lean beef wave because it doesn't have the fat, the Archons. Are you calling Archons fat? No, they're thick. They are very thick. I mean, To be fair, they have very little nutritional value, but a lot of energy, right? Fat. I mean, it makes sense. The metaphor works. You're pronouncing it 3 different ways, so I don't know what to say. Hey, don't compare me to people playing cat persons. Rude. Sorry, I didn't mean to compare you with Daunted Phoenix. Wait, no, Daunted is playing... No, Light is playing the cat person, right? Light is playing the cat person, Daunted is playing... Oh yeah, Light is male cat and Daunted is female cat, right? Yeah, there we go. Fine. Fucking fantasy. That's what FF stands for. Alright, so we got a couple of immortals there in the Warp Prism. If they juggled right, should be pretty good here. Did you see the charge loads going through the speedy zone? They went so fast. I thought it was a glitch. I thought they were rubber banding because of lag, but no, they just run really fast through the speed zones with charge. That is amazing. This is looking very bad for the Zerg here. With the immortals at the back and the chargers at the front, this lean beef wave is very, very powerful. Where are the reinforcements though? The Warp Prism is... Oh, the Warp Prism is very far. This is not good. Ryrik might lose this fight because of this. Yeah, the reinforcements were very, very far away. And Bunny actually has a good number of roaches here. 10 more roaches are being made. Ryrik has to get out of here. Gonna lose one of the immortals. Holy crap. That looked so good for the Protoss, but the Warp Prism, you see, it was all the way back here. This is way too far to reinforce with. Yeah, it's all down to Ryrik's control of the Warp Prism, which wasn't controlled during the fight, and it was just too far away. It's a shame. Now Bunny, look at the army supply. Oof. Yeah. Oh, Ryrik has to kill a pylon just to get inside the base. He actually killed 2 pylons. This is not good for the Protoss. Wait, Bunny, what are you doing? Attack! 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 Go! They're just twitching out. Alright. High Templars are being made, so Archons are on the way. This is still very desperate for the Protoss, but Bunny is giving Ryrik quite a lot of time. The roach speed wasn't there yet. Maybe Bunny was waiting for that? I don't know. Alright. Oh! Bunny catches the army as it's split, but that actually gives Ryrik a nice opportunity to surround the Zerg army and clean it out. This is a great opportunity for Ryrik. Still very low in armor supply, Protoss is, but you know, there's the Immortal, there are a couple of Archons. As long as Ryrik can continuously warp in charge lots, there's a chance that they're going to even up the score. But Bunny is playing it smart, kicking back, knowing that any trade will go in their favor. Especially, no, I don't know, Bunny probably doesn't know this, but Ryrik is very far behind in terms of workers. Bunny getting that 4th base, getting a Hydralisk Den. There's this bit of a run by being set up here by Bunny. Ryrik's wall seems to be hermetically sealed, though. Ryrik pushing forward. There's no detection, so this is going to be on creep. There's no way to clean that creep. It's very dangerous. Oh, going through the gap here. Roach is getting a concave. There's Ducklings at the front. That's a lot of charge lots though. If they get to the roaches, letting the immortals do damage and the archons. But there's no fresh reinforcements of zealots. Ryrik's income is just not high enough to keep on reinforcing fully, and this looks like it's going to be a GG here. And we're going to have a PvZ finals. Kuschelbunny gonna get that rematch. Actually, no, that's not a yeah, it's a rematch versus Blade, yeah. From the third round. Right, it's gonna be Blade versus Kuschelbunny. With 1 point advantage for Blade as the winner of the upper bracket. And we are going to have that set up. While we're setting it up, we are going to show you a duct tape. Some clips from times gone by. So stick around. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, straight your roaches, drain your disruptors, and be back here in 5 minutes, because if you won't, I will not forgive you. And we're back. And we are setting up our lobby for the final match. It's going to be between Kuschelbunny and Blade. Let's see if everybody is ready. Yeah, gonna do race check again. A reminder, this is a best of 5 match with a 1 point advantage to Blade as the winner of the upper bracket. Most players are ready. Let's get on to it. This is the final match, the final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 105. I did not have to look. I did have to look. I hope the camera did not catch that, but I looked. I definitely looked. Because I thought it was... I remembered that... Oh, 108. Wait a minute. That's not the right one. See, this is what happens when I say a wrong number. I still... Even though I know it's wrong, it's still sitting in my head for some reason as the right number. But it's not the correct number. It's the wrong one. Anyway, speaking of the wrong number, we are on Blackburn LE, where in the southwest corner of the map, already with 1 point in this best of 5 match as the winner of the upper bracket, are Green Protoss, all the way from the land of Denmark, representing Berserker Esports. Give it up for Blade. And in the southeast corner of the match, going for a rematch, it is our Red Zerg, all the way from the land of Germania. It is Kuschelbunny. 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 I think that's how it's pronounced. It's been a few years since I've studied German. Actually, it's been more than 10 years, to be fair. That's how time passes, you know. You live your life, and eventually, you know, it's that suddenly it's been 10 years since you studied German, and then it's 20. Hey, Stick, how good are you at Germany? Corey is asking. I am very good at Germany. And I know my way around the place usually quite good, you know. I like Germany. I'm not good at the language though. I'm just okay at it. It's okay. Usually everywhere I hang out, most people speak English. It's fine. I speak English pretty well, or well enough, then, you know, it's, what was I talking about? I lost track. Anyway, so we are at the map, otherwise known as Angry Panda, because that's what the face looks like on the minimap. It's like an angry panda. And this map completes our map bingo for today. So if you, if you were playing the map bingo, if you were following it, then you win nothing. There's nothing to be won by this. But we have played every map in the map pool on today's broadcast. Hence, I am overjoyed, as you can tell by my voice. This is my version of Finnish excitement. See, sometimes I think I may have been adopted from like Finland or something, and no one told me. Cause there's no way like I have like Finnish level of excitement in me. Like I see Finnish people being excited, and I'm thinking, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. It's very exciting. Everything is very exciting. So I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed even, as you can tell by my voice. Anyway, these two players have decided to take this map seriously and are not doing any of the weird shenanigans we see on this this Blackburn map. They're just playing regular PvZ. Void Ray's out. Let's see if Blade is going to go for the second. Yep, there we go. Going for the Mass Void Ray again. I'm assuming into carriers, as we saw from Blade today. Where do you see? Was it in Blade versus Kuschelbunny and... well, Ryrik was on Protoss, right? So it was in there. And we didn't cast Kuschelbunny. What? Why do we... What? What, Kuro? Oracle? Yeah, it's Oracle. It's not Void Ray. Yeah, but... Oh! Blade cancelled that Void Ray. Because there was another Void Ray on the production tab. That's what I was referring to. But I was so busy talking about the Void Ray, I missed the fact that it was cancelled. Look. Can't see everything. Alright. Kuschelbunny going for a quick fourth base at the gold. I'm gonna see the third base of Blade here. I mean... I don't know why not. Blade has left Kuschelbunny pretty much alone for the entire game. There's like barely any units lost in this units lost tab. And there are enough defenses against this Oracle that he just cannot do a damn thing here. Might actually die without doing anything. It got a revelation on the drones. Just fine. Hey, it's trying to fix the ship. I never saw that. There's a drone trying to fix a ship there. Did you see that? But there are also broken drones there. So why not fix the other drones and then they can help you fix the ship? It's the Gorgon. What is that? That's like the giant battle cruiser thingy. Just the head of it. Alright, Void Ray, not Void Ray. Oracle actually gets in, gets a couple of kills. Nothing too crazy. Blade getting more Stargates, as you do. Yep, Disruptors are on the way as well, so it's Void Ray, Carrier, Disruptor. Which is a pretty potent composition in PvZ, you know. It's doing pretty well. It's one matchup where actually the Golden Armada is as viable. It's become a very viable, practically standard thing. Like I've seen it a lot. I was casting with the Queen Azilis last week on the Queen's Gambit. We saw that all the time in PvZ. So you know, pro players like to use it quite a bit. Alright, Blade doesn't quite manage to kill this hatchery when he gets the transfuses there. Loses a few more drones though, so you know, it's still pretty good for Blade. Making sure Kuschelbunny can't really utilize that gold base as well as they want to. Wait, Kuschelbunny is backing up a lot of gas. There we go. There's the spire. I was like, where's the spire? Kuschelbunny has the economy that looks like someone who's saving for Mutalisks, but yeah, there it is. The spire is coming up. as the gold hatchery goes down. Now we did see Bunny in the previous series against Blade going with Corruptors more consistently than Mutalisks. I'd prefer the Mutalisks at this stage of the game because they're good for harassment. They're still good against the Void Rays. The Corruptors, they kind of disappear against the Void Rays, despite being good against the carriers. I think starting with a few Mutalisks just to keep harassing, just to keep the Protoss on their side of the map, I think that would be a better call than just building a whole lot of Corruptors that aren't going to be useful at this point in the game. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my wild dreams. Nice kill there on that hatchery. No, sorry, that was a cancel. Never mind. There's 2 cancels. And it's gonna be Corruptors from Bunny. And Templar Archives. We saw Blade get I think it was against Kuschelbunny, getting Storm. We didn't get to see it being utilized. The Corruptors, they're pretty good, you know, they last pretty well against the Storm, but as they do tend to bunch up, a Storm here and there can really add up a lot of damage. Nice assassination of the gold base once more. Blade is just like, yeah, you can't use that base. Stop trying to make the gold base happen. It's not going to happen. Is what Blade is saying. And that's fourth gateway? Third gateway. Not gateway, Stargate. The other gate. The gate... What makes spaceships that fly and do pew pew? How many Corruptors do we have? We have 20 and 7 more on the way. So that's a nice little cloud. Space shipyard. I mean, this whole thing, place is a shipyard, right? Blackburn. I'm just hearing the from the map and the drips outside my window, like tick 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 tick. And in my head, there's like a Eurotrans, like. Oh, assassinating the spires. At least one of them. Denying the upgrade here. Second one should be up and running, especially with the queens available to transfuse. So it's not gonna be denied. How is this? What are they attacking? How is this zealot still alive? Did you see that? There were like 6 queens attacking that zealot and it was just not barely taking any damage. That was weird. Alright, ooh, nice. Killing the 3rd base. Blade is just getting a lot of value with the charge lots. And that's pretty much most of what died for Blade in this game, which is great. It means there's all these resources have been spent on carriers and void rays. And Templars, some Archons, Disruptors. Still have a couple of Disruptors on the ground. And here come the Mutalisks. But see, I think it's too late for the Mutalisks right now, because the carriers can really destroy them pretty easily. And there's a Storm. There are Archons. I think the Mutalisks need to go as the first wave of air units for the Zerg. Then they have a window of opportunity to be very useful out on the map. Whereas the Corruptors, they just sit around and wait for the end game. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my gold leg level analysis. 4 Vipers on the way for Kuschelbunny, which is going to be a great addition here. Parasitic bomb against the air units is always nice and nice to have. Some yoinks here and there. Mama sheep is coming. Whoop, whoop. Get your fleet beacons ready. Mamo is coming. Ooh, and there's the melee attacks in the thingy. So I'm assuming. Wait, there's no Ultralisk then. This time for Kuschelbunny. Which might be a mistake, because like we said, you know, they're the distraction, they're the tanks for the carriers. Because carriers are difficult to wrangle very, you know, effectively. So usually, you know, you just let them decide on their own targeting. And that's when they just attack the Ultralisks instead of the actual air units that can hurt them. This Protoss army looks super scary. Let's see, it's 9 Void Rays, 8 carriers, 5 High Templars, a couple of Archons. One Disruptor died apparently. I missed that. Alright, they be clashing. Oh, nice parachuting bomb on that carrier. It was split, but now it's coming back. No, it gets split again. Alright. Kuschelbunny running in with the Zerglings, but this is not an army the Zerglings go up against. High Templars with Stones, Archons, and Air Protoss. This is... No, the Zerglings will disappear. There's nothing left on the ground for Kuschelbunny. See how quickly the Zerglings died. It's hilarious. See, nice storms on the Corruptors as they are all bunched up. They do that adds such a great amount of extra DPS, and that was the Zerg army disappearing. Bunny did have a decent bank, so remaking a lot of these Corruptors, mostly Corruptors. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. Protoss just has too much. Going into the 5th base here. It's just Queens left here to defend. The Corruptors are nowhere to be seen. Well, the new Corruptors are nowhere to be seen. Just a handful of them. GG is called. And Blade is on match point to have a championship here. This is the 2nd championship, I believe, for Blade, right? If I am not mistaken, which I often am. Come on, roll all the way down. No, Blade didn't actually win. Wait, what? No, I remember. Why did I remember Blade as having a championship? Anyway, Beckett is going to be our next map. Huh. Maybe I'm just delusional and I just don't remember things. The answer is yes. We've covered that already. Alright, let's put everyone in the lobby in their right positions. Let's see if everyone is prepared to go all the way. Sorry, I didn't want to cough into the microphone. Oh, wait. No, I did that. It didn't. Why is it not? Sorry. What happened? I switched the players and myself for some reason. I don't know how that happened. Because I'm pretty sure Kuschel was then, and then they changed to Zerg, and I was like, alright, everything's good. And then somehow I ended up... Okay, Uncle Stukov. Are you prepared to go all the way? I am prepared to go all the way. Wait, what was the name of the admiral, the big one? Stukov was the 2nd in command, right? But Uncle, we're just going to the pool. Dugal, yes, we go. Are you prepared to go all the way? I am prepared to go all the way. But uncle, we're just going to kill some Zerglings. Yes, but we are going to do it all the way. And speaking of going all the way, we are on Beckett Industries. Beckett Industries LE, the incubator for innovative ideas in the Coprulo sectors, such as Disruptor, Disruptor Charge Lot. There we go. Disruptor Charge Lot. That's a great idea. That's not something that's going to lead to a lot of regret. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Denmark, currently on match point to win this entire tournament, representing Team Berserker Esports. Give it up for Blade. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Germany, our red Zerg is in fact Kuschelbunny. I believe this is their debut appearance in our tournament. So they're already getting to the finals here, which is impressive. You know, I was sure Blade had a championship. Why was I so sure of that? I mean, I'm not the smartest and my memory is garbage, but... Well, look, I've been proven wrong. It happens. I'm kind of used to it. I'm not bothered. I'm not even bothered. Alright, so it's going to be Roach 1 for Bunny. Remember, this is a quick crush distance map. Blade going for a gate start. Fucking give up. Blade goes for the air building. I give up. I'm not Starship Yard. I'm not going to say anything. Starport, Stargate, Gateway. I'm not just gonna say. I'm gonna come up with my own names for these buildings. All right. I can't handle this. So Blade is going with building what make air units for the Protoss. Yeah, going for the same thing with the Void Rays. It's somewhat of an advantage, it's also a disadvantage. Going for the same build all the time on every map. It has an advantage because you're learning a lot of nuances about the build and how to make use of it in different situations and make it very powerful. But you also become very predictable. And Kuschelbunny, you know, this is a short first distance map. They are going to be pushing and going to try and bust this wall. And Blade going for expensive air units may not have enough to actually defend against this. Shield battery might go down right here, right now. Ravagers are coming in as well. More vultures streaming across the map. This is a short rest distance with speed zones. You know, Sloaches can actually move fast across this map. And now walkers are being killed. Now Blade is still where. Oh, that was a great fire shot. Oh, that was a great fire shot. That was like 5 kills in one shot. It's pretty good. Alright. Trying to get rid of the queen so there's no anti-air. But there goes the shield battery with the overcharge. Further reinforcements for Bunny. They are coming. They are on the way. 2 vultures at a time. Bunny just needs to kill units for Blade. Just not let Blade build up any kind of defense. Another Void Ray comes out. The first one is about to die. Alright, just kill it. Get it. There's not a lot of anti-air for Kuschelbunny. It's just the 2 queens and the Ravager with the Biles. Oh, but the Ravager goes down. One of the queens goes down. And Blade actually holds here. Oh. one roach manages to punch through and actually just dies. Whew. That thing over there. Yeah. That building. Blade is making the building. Now Kuschelbunny also makes the building that does the thing. And makes the units that do the thing. SMH, I'm literally shaking my head. I'm SMHing my head. No, it makes a different building. Oh, that's right, Goro. Thanks for pointing it out. It's not that building, it's the other building. This is what my casts have devolved into. Insanity, madness, stupidity, senility, and a lack of respect for StarCraft 2. It's like I'm Terran or something. Yeah, that was a dig at Terran. See, I can tease Terrans as well as I can tease everybody else. I'm not biased. I tease everybody because I am the true, like, enlightened race of StarCraft 2. I don't play the game. I am literally above all of you all. Moopies. I am a moopie. Yum yum. Ticky 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 yum yum. Oh, it's just roaches. There's nothing to kill the void race. This is it. GG is called. And Blade will take the series and the championship. Their very first SDO championship. Very well done. Nicely played. Clean sweep against our Zerg here. Kuschelbunny proving to be a very worthwhile opponent here in this tournament. Kuschelbunny did take out 11 in the lower bracket. Just remember that. You know? 11 is our champion of champions right now. Yeah. No, actually, Kuschelbunny took 11 twice in the lower bracket and in the upper bracket. So yeah, I'd be interesting to see Kuschelbunny in more ZVZs here. This should be great. Yeah, but Blade, they came out on top. Sliced through the competition. That was a good one. That was a good one. Bat. Yes, the Blade sliced through the competition. Yeah, you can use that. You can use that. All right, everyone. This is the end of this stupidity. Stick around until after the outro because we are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related tournament or channel or whatever. So share the love, the StarCraft 2 love. Bunny says you got that build from Lambo. Makes sense. It's a pretty good one. Anyway, our next broadcast right here on the CranKy Ducklings will be on Sunday for Battle of the Americas, I'm assuming. Is it? Yeah, probably. NZ, yeah, but NZ Chap is not. It's not on our channel, Krop. Oh, it is. Oh, because it's the qualifiers. Okay, never mind. My bad. So NZ Champs, it's in 12 hours. 12 hours from now. Exactly. No, not 12 hours. 11 hours. In 11. Imagine there's another finger here. 11 hours. I put my nose here. It's in 11 hours. Light VIP will be casting that. I'm assuming with Yaku? Question mark? I don't know. But right here on the CranKy Ducklings. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, the NZ Champs is a wonderful tournament full of wonderful players. Some of our own will actually be playing there. Starduck is already qualified for the main event, or the closed qualifiers, or I don't know the structure of it. I don't know how it works. Um, the main event, yes. So qualified for the main event, we still have Oreo playing tomorrow or tonight, if you will, in 11 hours. So that's going to be fun to see. So come and check it out right here on the CranKy Ducklings. We are going to have some splash screen to show you the thing information. What else? I have been Steelmold. Still like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. That's me. Thank you to Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as the Scourge of Yogurt, otherwise known as the Krupp, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. It is Krupp. For being your observer slash streamer slash producer slash what else? What else do you do around here? Nothing. What is Krupp doing around here other than producing? What does she do around here? Nothing, I tell you. Well, other than producing and observing, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then observing and producing and streaming, nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Other than observing and producing and streaming and doing all the graphics, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Other than that, I'm gonna end the beat here because. Yeah, it's not that funny. What else was I saying? Oh, thank you, Light VIP, for being the admin and supplier of the prize money. And speaking of prize money, thank you, Lord Loking, for more gifted subs. Thank you for our subscribers for renewing their subscriptions. We got Dali and what was the other one? There was another one. I'm gonna scroll up. I'm lacking on the name. I don't remember things. Leave me alone. Garboham. There we go. Garboham. It's like a bad ham. If you have a ham from the garbage, it was Garboham. Look, I didn't select the name, okay? The hell was I saying? Patreon. Exclamation point Patreon in chat. If you want to join Lord Loken in supporting the CranKy Ducklings and, you know, help us out with the monetary value, exclamation point Patreon in chat. We'll send you to a link. Please support us. A pledge to support us with $5 per month or more will give you access to a subscribers only channel in Discord, and you'll be able to help Yakuzaku with his homework. You'll be able to play team games, and you have like a voice chat with all the other subscribers and the Ducklings, and replay packs. That's right, replay packs. That's great. It's you know, professional players share the replays with us as from tournaments which we you know, organize and cast, and we share them with you for money. Give us money now. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I'm just waiting for it to be like another minute, so it's the full hour, you know, making crew angry. Anyway, we are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel, so stick around. Thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend. Play the game. Enjoy playing the game. Work on your weaknesses. Work on your strengths as well. Don't get tilted. Don't get angry. Don't get salty. Don't get toxic. You know, get good and prosper. Goodbye.